This is starting to get weird. How deep does the CIA actually go? If you've been following along in this story and you thought all of this was crazy, this gets f***ing nuts. Video has been created for entertainment purposes only. Nothing in this video should be taken as hard, concrete evidence, and everything is left up to your own interpretation. What you say, you wanna play. And at this moment, it takes us right back to the beginning, right where you and I first started, at the hoodie. This right here is where my story began and my problems started. You see, a few years back, To the Stars Academy released a hoodie. You see, the hoodie dropped right after the hype of David Grusch's story.
Non-human, exotic origin, vehicles that have either landed or crashed.
And also at the peak of my TikTok career. I was literally searching for anything I could get my hands on UFO related, when suddenly I found some clues that led me down the rabbit hole. And with that started my obsession with the UFO phenomenon and the mysteries of the CIA. We've already discussed this is top secret as it's located at the top. Broken souls like a drug, the words are there. Also, we have the circle digits. That actually is the song Euphoria. Come on. Really? Hidden clues on the back of a hoodie? You're digging a little deep. Am I? Because Tom DeLonge's book, Sekret Machines, was actually spelled with a K, and he made it crystal clear that it was important.
It says, and this is from one of the advisors, would the link of aliens creating man, who then created God to keep us in our place, be something worth keeping secret? Mind you, secret with a K, which is how we do Sekret Machines.
So while doing some research as to why Tom chose a K in Sekret Machines, this is what I found. The intentional misspelling of secret is a stylistic choice to invoke a Cold War Eastern Bloc aesthetic, particularly invoking Soviet or KGB-style secrecy. It gives the franchise a mysterious classified document vibe, aligning with the themes of the hidden government program, espionage, and forbidden knowledge from DeLonge's military sources.
Well, one of the stories I knew I wanted to put out was Sekret Machines, which was kind of a historical fiction but based on real events about the UFO phenomenon. But I also knew that I knew shit that most people don't know, because I've studied it for so long, and I happen to put some pieces together that most people don't put together. So before I came out with that book, and before I came out with the plan to take that, make major motion pictures and all that kind of stuff, I knew I needed to ask permission.
Maybe I am looking into things a little too deep. One thing I need you to really pay attention to from this point forward is patterns. It's one of the ways that Tom DeLonge actually was able to find out the UFO information.
You know, people think that like places like the CIA and the DIA, all these intelligence organizations have, you know, a monopoly on information. They don't. They get their information from the real world too. If you're smart and you take your time, you know where to look and you find patterns, you can pretty much put together all the same shit they can.
Now, that being said, the interesting thing that I've seen across Mr. DeLonge's work are specific words that seem to correlate, like bomb. Game. Or dance with me. Now, this information has come specifically from different years, different albums. To a viewer, it might just be snidbitting a bunch of things together. But how many times does something have to be stated as a coincidence before it's fact? Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm not. So here we have Tom DeLonge, who created Angels and Airwaves and calls it an art project, not a band.
It was an art project, it wasn't a band.
Then he created To the Stars Academy and essentially says it's a mystery sci-fi Disney for adults.
Back in 2014, I started To the Stars, a media company that would develop science fiction-based films, books, TV shows, comics, all of it. Kind of like a science fiction-based Disney, but for millennials.
All that to be said, what if Tom DeLonge gave us a treasure map? A treasure map of information that he had gained over the years of knowledge and research on the UFO topic. He hid it essentially in Sekret Machines, where he got in trouble by the United States government. thought he was Ed Snowden, leaking information. He then went on to literally say and get permission from the United States government to create To the Stars Academy, where it was an art project, not a band, and hide his information directly in front of your faces for us to someday discover. Now, I know that sounds absolutely bonkers. Not possible, right? But I am 3 years and some change into this exact topic. And let me tell you, some of the stuff I have found will blow your minds. I'm excited to bring you on this journey, but there's a lot of information. So where do we even start? That decision is completely up to you.
Tom DeLonge's been obsessed with UFOs and aliens forever. In Boxcar Racer, like in Watch the World, he's got lines about Virginia getting rid of Langley and its secrets. Pretty clear nod to CIA and Area 51 stuff. And Angels and Airwaves is loaded with it. He loves when fans dig into lyrics, album art, and even the Morse code or hidden messages he's admitted putting in Angels and Airwaves stuff. He's also straight up said in interviews that he used AVA and To the Stars as vehicles to leak real info he was getting from his intelligence contacts.